Taiwan has granted its first entry ban exemption since the start of the epidemic. It was issued to the family of a 23-year-old Indonesian national named Nina.
Nina is in critical condition due to an autoimmune disease, and she requires a bone marrow transplant from a compatible family donor. Her mother and two daughters were allowed to fly in on June 2nd to get tested for compatibility.
Fortunately, one of them has matched, and a transplant can be performed as early as July.
23-year-old Nina is an Indonesian national who came to work in Taiwan in 2018. After experiencing a very heavy period, she turned to a doctor and was diagnosed with aplastic anemia. Her condition became critical, and doctors told her she needed a bone marrow transplant from a compatible family member to survive.
Because
of the epidemic, all transnational movement was very difficult. But finally, we still decided to bring her mother and two little ones over to Taiwan to have them take the tests here.
It was a long road with many twists and turns. Nina's mother and Nina's two daughters lived in a remote fishing village in Indonesia. From getting the birth certificates to completing the visa and passport applications, the paperwork involved took nearly 2 months. And then there was the matter of the entry ban. The Central Epidemic Command Center was petitioned to grant an exception for Nina's family, and it did, allowing them to enter on June 2nd. The three of them went straight to Taipei Veterans General Hospital for blood sampling, which confirmed that Nina's 5-year-old daughter was a match. Transplant surgery can be performed as early as July, once the girl completes quarantine and tests negative for COVID-19.
Aku yang sakit dibanding, maksudnya orang apa sih?
Initially, I thought, I am the sick one. What if my daughter donated bone marrow to me and became sick because of that? I didn't want that to happen. I'd rather just stay sick.
At first, Nina rejected her daughter as a donor, but her doctor explained that bone marrow showed a very strong regenerative ability, with recovery possible in as little as a week. After being assured that post-donation complications were unlikely, Nina agreed to the procedure, which doctors believe can save her life.
Because they are kin, the chance of them being 100% compatible is very high. When two people are a match, rejection is less likely.
This case marks the first time that Taiwan lifted its coronavirus entry ban on a non-resident alien. Under the efforts of civic groups, the CECC, and the diplomatic offices of both countries, Nina's family was able to embark on the transnational rescue mission.